Hello and welcome to Crusader Kings 2, The Return of Arthur, where we are playing as the Mob Arthur dynasty, descendants of King Arthur the Bear of Cornwall, the man who claimed to be the reincarnation of King Arthur, back to deliver the Britons from oppression, which we've been doing quite effectively, especially since we converted to the Aztec religion. For one thing, to ward off aggression from the Sunset Empire, which is now in a giant increased council power civil war. So we might not have to worry about them for the near future anyway. But it's also given us free CBs on pretty much all of the British Isles, which will help us achieve our dreams of empire. Anyway, looks like we have some dangerous factions. I don't remember who these guys are exactly. I probably already tried to bribe them. I have no money for some reason, I think because we just ended a war, maybe. And who was I going to go after next? This is why I really need to watch the previous episode for... Okay, so I can actually... I don't have a truce with him, and I can conquer this all in one war. So let's do that. Epidemics, by the way. Smallpox. Making a comeback. Although word from smallpox is don't call it a comeback because they've been here for years. Which is true, because it's an endemic disease, I believe, at this point. Once it's swept through as an epidemic, it becomes endemic to the population, if I'm not mistaken. The Aztec invaders, who we are now part of, are sacrificing people, and the game feels we need to know that for some reason. Hebrides have converted to the Aztec faith, so we're making progress. Still not making any progress converting the capital, but... some progress nonetheless. By the way, yeah, I still just barely can't... Well, I can't afford to hire a new unit of knights. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to war with this guy. Holy War for Albany. And we'll just invite everybody to the party. I should maybe just start using my crown levies, I don't know. Just to mitigate factions. Oh, was he already at war with one of my vassals? No, he's not. He's part of the Christian Defensive Pact against the Aztec Empire, which has now become really one of the last of their problems. Looks like, yeah, there's a large pagan defensive pact against them. Large Christian, large Muslim, and a large Indian defensive pact against them. My daughter, who has no notable traits, yeah, I'll pray to whichever Aztec god is for healing. There we go. Well done. The Fraticelli here, she has popped up in Gwent. So we now have Catholics, we have Aztec, and we have Christian heretics. Gwent is in the central area. Oh, there it is. I can just barely see the color difference. So yeah, Catholic moral authority, I think, at this point is so eroded that we're going to be seeing mass heresy. Yeah, 50%. Reformed Aztec, 100%. So these provinces should start to flip pretty quick. Oh no, now my son, who also has no notable traits, has it. I have a lot of kids. Because I'm running a wife and 3 concubines, so... Yay, he was skillfully treated. Let's keep paying our doctors. Oh, did we already... There's only 2 holdings here, and there's only 1 holding here that's not ours, I guess, is what's going on with that. Looks like they're going to need some help here. I still don't know why Albany is fielding troops with the Aztec model, because they're all Scottish at this point. So I don't know why they have the Aztec heavy infantry model. Someone's been sacrificed. We have prisoners. I don't think... I only need to occupy top level for Holy Wars, right? Let's go ahead and sack the bishopric anyway, just so that we get whatever moral authority from that. Somerset is converted to the Aztec faith. Remember, my dynasty converted to the Aztec faith. Okay. It started as an uneasiness around guests and strangers and evolved into an awkwardness and a strong feeling of discomfort. I'll just have to try to be more gregarious. Ah, it didn't work. So now we're going to wipe this stack, because that stack came from Albany. And whoever I put in charge of Albany will have less levies with which to oppose me. The Duke of York has been inherited by an almost identical... Are they brothers or something like that? New Duke of York, who likes me well enough. Open council positions. By the way, does anyone who is in a faction really want a council position? He's already got one. He's probably going to hate me no matter what. That's right, he would make a good spy master, but not really anything else. I mean, I'll give it to him. It makes him leave factions and stop starting factions against me. Does he have an honorary title? Yeah, I'll make him my cupbearer too. Just give him free reign to assassinate me if he wants to. That's not really a smart thing to do, but we'll see. My wife, Berenguela, is constantly bored and keeps talking about the new fashion she has heard about. Now she wants to introduce it at court. My money's your money. Let's do it. After a period of prosperity, the county of Cornwall is doing very well. Cornwall's prospering. Dublin and Ulster, I guess they're allies. Anyway, war's over. War's over. Everyone go home. Oh, I got threat. I've finally built up some threat. People have recognized that I am threatening. So I need to get rid of 4 pieces of land. Not going to create any of those. I could create the Kingdom of Scotland at this point. I probably will once I have enough to make the Empire, because I'm going to need 2 kingdom titles. But I still need... I need 80%, so I'm getting pretty close. The Isles, I think, are already ruled by one guy. Oh, no, they're not. So what do I have in my domain? Wasn't I holding on to a province up here at one point? I don't know. We'll figure out how to do this. We'll figure this out. So I'm gonna create a new vassal there. Create a new vassal there. Create a new vassal there. Then we'll go ahead and hand these out, and then we'll figure out how to get under our vassal limit. So, search all. We want, or search realm actually. We want men who are not rulers. They have to be my religion and my culture. And adult is preferred. Sort by stewardship. 56, and he has terrible diplomacy. He's a former peasant leader. Let's just give it to him. We'll give him Gowrie. And then we're going to need ruler. No. This guy has 0 diplomacy. This guy's 72 and doesn't have any children, so that's just going to go back to me anyway. Yeah, I'll give it to him. Grant landed title. Fife. I've run out of people with good stewardship and good diplomacy to give land to who aren't claimant to something, so... yeah, so let's go ahead and form Albany. Right. Now let's create the Isles first. See if I can get away with that. He's a kid. Pretty good stats, actually. This guy is older. He's not ambitious. He's possessed. That's okay, though. And he has a son who's not an asshole. So, yeah, we'll give it to him. Grant landed title. Duke of the Isles. So we're still over our vassal limit, I think, after that. I thought I granted him all lower titles. Transfer vassalage. And we want to give him... Argyle, right? That's the other part of the de jure. Yeah. So we want to transfer Count Edwine of Argyle into his... Who's a Saxon? What? Oh, he's Catholic. So we can revoke his title for free. I'll just put him under, because this guy's our religion, right? Yeah. I'll just put him under this guy and let him deal with revoking the title. I really can't transfer that to him? Doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, I guess we're gonna create Albany. Unless I can usurp something. That's gonna be a powerful vassal, so... Hey, I have a defensive pact against me. Look at that. We've come a long way. I can introduce my heir to the realm. Let's do it. He needs an education. He's an affectionate, willful rowdy. Yeah, he'll be a good soldier. Yeah, pay him for good learning. Stop bothering me about my escapades. He's a good kid. Awesome. Taught him everything he knows. He's getting along well with the son of the Duke of Wessex. That's a very good thing. Oh, it's a disaster. He upset somebody. My counselors are coming back from their smallpox quarantine. Okay, I guess I'll just keep improving relations with the Emperor. What else am I going to do? Yeah, I need to create Albany. Need 129 ducats. Oh, the Duke of Lancaster has died. So there's a new Duke of Lancaster who's mad at me for not being on the council. So he would not make a good spy master, so I'm not going to let him do it. I don't actually think he would make a good anything. He'd make a decent chancellor, but my current chancellor is already somebody important. Yeah, teach him to be a fighter. All of the visiting vassals, he's been infatuated with Baron Walter's wife. Walter White. You don't want to be infatuated with Walter White. That guy's bad news. They're not that far apart in age, actually, by medieval standards. Okay, should be able to create Albany now. So, let's play Who Wants to Be the Duke. 0 diplomacy, 11 stewardship. No real traits that would cause him to rebel against me. He has a child who has nothing special about him, and he's 21 years old. Definitely a contender. We have this guy, Jamali. I think he was one of the guys that helped me convert. He has no children, and he is homosexual, so he's less likely to have children. His wife is lustful, though, so I don't know. She might be able to convince him to lay back and think of Britain. Let's see. He has really good stats, so he's definitely... And he's Breton culture, so definitely a contender. We have Chief Allen, who is called a chief for some reason, even though he's feudal. He has really good stewardship, not that great diplomacy. He's 29, and he has one daughter who has no special traits. Ioannis of Gowrie, he has amazing stewardship. Are both these guys just, yeah, gods of stewardship? Former peasant leader, but really no traits that would make him want to rebel against me. But he is 57 and has no children, although he does have a 16-year-old wife who is depressed. I think I'm going to give it to good old Chimali. Tamali. So we're going to make him Duke of Albany. Even though these guys have really good stewardship, I like the combination of good diplomacy and good stewardship that he has. So, and he deserves to be rewarded for his great service to us, whereas those other guys were just random high stewardship courtiers we had laying around. Oh, this kid is a disaster. Oh, wait, did he hold land outside the Strathern, Lothian? Oh, he was already the Duke of Lothian. I thought I checked for that. I just accidentally made a double Duke. Well, shit. This is gonna be such a bad... This is gonna be such bad news. Okay, I have to wait until 1059 to revoke that title. That was totally me not paying attention. Now I'm gonna be like, wait, dude, I'm sorry. I was drunk when I called you last night, and I'm gonna need that duchy back from you. Again, really sorry, man. Just really sorry. That was like, you know, reading the wrong name at the awards show. Oh no, not Fraticelli's. The Mongols sack Athens. Apparently the Mongols are still marauding about. Okay. He's gonna hate me. This might start a civil war because I accidentally handed out a title to the wrong dude. 11th of February, okay. Escapades! Bugging me about my escapades. Like, oh yeah, you sent me a gift, that's so nice. Oh, you made me your cupbearer. Oh, you're such a kind man. You've already given me so much. Scottish Liberation Revolt in Strathern. So we're gonna need probably all hands on deck for that. I imagine. That is a largish revolt. And good, we've got good commanders here, so they're not going to be able to stack wipe us. Or maybe they are. I can get to Moray, Ross, Katniss, into the Firth before they get to us. Yeah, I think they're going to stack wipe my retinues. Okay. We managed to retreat. Yeah, this is bad news. This is bad news bears right here. Everybody charge! We have to save the knights. Yeah, that was very bad. So yeah. Now we're gonna have all kinds of factions forming because my liege level military power just went down significantly.